guys, my name is Natalie, welcome to Of Your Vlog. So today I thought that I would do something that I've not done for a while, and it's just a hairstyle that takes forever. It's one hairstyle that I kind of get a lot of comments on whenever I do it. It's a hack, I would say. You don't have to use a curling wand, you use straighteners and you use a pencil. So I'm going to show you today how to make that look. So the reason that I don't do this very often is because it does take a while to do it. I would probably find it easier to curl my hair with a curling wand, but I've just not been able to find a curling wand that has the same effect that this pencil hack one does. So what you're going to need is some straighteners. I have the GHD, sort of the thick flat iron version, and then also some styling spray, which is like a heat protector. Always have a heat protector for whenever you're using heat on your hair, so whether that's blow drying it, straightening it, curling it, whatever. A brush to separate and a hair tie. This brush is from Wet Brush. I love this brand. This is the first one that I got, I think, so I'm going to use that today. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is separate your hair into more workable chunks. I'm going to use this mirror here that's just off camera, so if I'm looking off camera it's just so that I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to separate my hair and I'm going to start from the bottom, and I think just do it layer by layer. It's a while since I've done this, I can't remember how I did it last time, how I separated my hair, but I'm just going to do what I'd usually do when I'm straightening it or curling it. So that's going up in a bubble, and then we're going to take the bottom pieces here and start right there. And so the other thing that you need is your pencil. I've just taken a standard pencil. Make sure that you're using a pencil and not a pen, because I mean, I've never tried that, but I would only imagine that the plastic would melt, and if that goes into your hair, that would not be fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pencil and I'm going to take a strand of hair. You don't want the strand of hair to be too thick because it needs to be able to wrap around the pencil and also curl at the same time. So we're just taking it right to the top, winding it round like so, making sure that you can see that. And depending on the spaces that you leave in between each wrap, depends on how tight the curl's going to be. So I want mine fairly tight, but that should do it. And I'm going to take the straightener and I'm just going to put the straightener on where the hair is, and I'm just going to hold it and clamp it down. Hold it and clamp it down. You don't need to have it on for too long, because it only takes a few seconds for it to actually curl the hair. And then you just pull it out. Oh. There we are. There's your old curl. Now that's actually quite loose in comparison to what I've had it before, but I'm going to go with it and we'll see what happens. Now I'm going to speed this up a little bit because it's boring else. I'm going to bring the camera in a little bit more so that you can see me curling it up close. So again, taking it to the very end, wrapping it round like so, and then using the straightener to just curl. And again, you just want to be spending about 30 seconds on each strand of hair. That should be a reasonable amount to allow the hair to curl, and also so that you're not here till 2030. I also forgot to say that I did spray my hair with some style spray. This is just from Superdrug. I think it's a Superdrug own brand hair styling spray. So just spritz that over your hair, over each section actually. So that is 2 little sections are done. I am going to speed this up now, and then I will get back to you once I've done some more. So a good tip when doing this is to not drag the straightener up and down. It's just best to clamp it, otherwise your hair will become a lot frizzier, and that's not what you want when it comes to curls. You want it to kind of be sleek and curly. So I have done the first layer. I forgot how long this takes. I'm gonna be here for a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you each layer rather than speeding it up, because I don't think I've got enough memory on my camera card and there's only so much curling that looks enjoyable. So I will turn the camera back on when I've done the next layer of hair. Okay guys, so that is the second layer done. I hadn't realised that this is the longest my hair's been when I've done this. Before, it's always been a lot shorter, and I find that it's more effective when it's shorter because it looks more dynamic. With this, I'm happy so far. I don't touch the curls until the very end, so don't run your fingers through them, don't put a brush through it yet, and I'll show you that at the end. So I'm going to do the final one, the final layer, and then I'll be done, and it's taken forever. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, so I've now curled the entirety of my hair. I look like a poodle. And so the first thing you're going to want to do is just comb it through with your fingers. This will help to get the style that you prefer. For me, I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's brushed through as well, but I'm just going to start with my fingers, and you just want to take each strand and just sort of loosen up the curl. Just like so, very gently. You don't have to be vigorous with it. And this is just breaking up each curl so that it has more volume. And the reason to be gentle is that you don't want it to go really frizzy. The more friction that you use, the frizzier it will get. I know from experience. And that is what it looks like. Whoa, it's a bit wild at the moment. That is what it looks like just with a bit of teasing from the fingers. I'm just brushing through. It's like everyone's saying, no, don't do this. But there is a good result to it once you brush through it all. For me anyway. I've got two products here that I can use for my curly hair. This is from the Schwarzkopf Got To Be collection, the Twisted Be Free Frizz Free. Be Frizz Free. And I've got the curling mousse, and I've also got the anti-frizz styling spray. So I'm going to just take a little bit of mousse first, just to give it a bit more of definition from the frizz. So I'm just gonna spritz a little bit in there. I'm going to apply that to the hair. And then I'm going to finally apply some anti-frizz styling spray as well. This is going to help stop it from being so frizzy. And here is the final look. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!